Welcome to the campus of Utah Valley University. Today it's Division I Men's Wrestling. I'm Mike Clapier, along with my broadcast partner for today, Chasen Tolbert. And we welcome you. We're excited about what's going on tonight. Last home match before we go into the first time ever Pac-12s. That's going to be exciting to compete there as we go into the qualify, the Pac-12 first
Big
time
12s.
there. Excuse me, Big 12.
That's right.
Can we do this again? I messed that up. Big 12. Good afternoon. Welcome to the campus of Utah Valley University. Today, First Division Men's Wrestling. I'm Mike Clapier along with Chasen Tolbert. Chasen's trading some time on the mat for some time behind the microphone tonight. Chasen, we're glad to be here. This is the last home meet before we head into the Big 12 championships. First time ever competing there. That's exciting. What are our keys to victory today, Chasen?
Well, I'll tell you one thing. The seniors, they got to lead the way this match, starting with Jade Rouser at 33s, and then we're going to go with Ross Taylor and Derek Thomas. Seniors perform well. I think the whole team will follow suit. Next thing on the list is competing the full 7 minutes.
Coach talks about the whole 7 minutes. What does that mean in your mindset?
I think that means every position. There's no putting your head on the mat or relaxing at any point in the match, as long as we're going full throttle the whole way through.
Okay, we've got to get that done. Then what's the final?
And pick up bonus points. If we can get those tacks in, those pins, major decisions, then we're gonna win the duel.
That's good. Let's look at our specifics. We've got some great some high school wrestling happening before us right now, but let's take a look at our specific matches. Of course, our seniors, they're going to lead the way. First up at 133. Who are we looking at?
Jade Rouser, he's my longtime workout partner. He's been competing really well this year. He's actually wrestling one of their 25-pounders who's going up a weight to wrestle Jade, so it should be a good one.
And then at 174.
74, Ross, another senior. He's had a great season as well. And
then finally at 97s.
Derek Thomas coming off an injury. This is his first duel back, and he's chomping at the bit.
We've had a great season. We're looking really good for the post. The first time in the Big 12. We're going to go into that tournament with all of guns. Everybody will be back. Everybody will be healthy. We're ready to get it done. We're excited about what's taking place. Our seniors are coming through tonight. They're going to make a good thing happen for us. Our underclassmen have learned a lot this season. They're coming on. We're excited about what's going to happen in the future. But right now, it's tonight, and then it's the next few weeks as we get you guys to that dance and see what we can do at the NCAA championships later next month. Right now, we're getting ready for us is Grand Canyon versus Utah Valley right here on the campus of Utah Valley University. We'll be back. Good afternoon. Welcome to the campus of Utah Valley University. Today, First Division Men's Wrestling. I'm Mike Clapier along with Chasen Tolbert. Welcome to the campus of Utah Valley University, where the Wolverines welcome the Antelopes of Grand Canyon. It's men's Division I wrestling coming up next, right here. Don't go away. Good afternoon. Welcome to the campus of Utah Valley University. Today, First Division Men's Wrestling. I'm Mike Clapier along with Jason Tolbert. Jason's trading some time on the mat for some time behind the microphone tonight. Jason, we're glad to be here. This is the last home meet before we head into the Big 12 championships. First time ever competing there. That's exciting. What are our keys to victory today, Jason?
Well, I'll tell you one thing. The seniors, they got to lead the way this match, starting with Rouser at 33s, and then we're going to go with Ross Taylor and Derek Thomas. Seniors perform well. I think the whole team will follow suit. Next thing on the list is competing the full 7 minutes.
Coach talks about the whole 7 minutes. What does that mean in your mindset?
I think that means every position. There's no putting your head on the mat or relaxing at any point in the match, as long as we're going full throttle the whole way through.
Okay, we've got to get that done. Then what's the final?
And pick up bonus points. If we can get those tags in, those pins, major decisions, then we're gonna win the duel.
That's good. Let's look at our specifics. We've got some great some high school wrestling happening before us right now, but let's take a look at our specific matches. Of course, our seniors, they're going to lead the way. First up at 133, who are we looking at?
Rouser, he's my longtime workout partner. He's been competing really well this year. He's actually wrestling one of their 25-pounders who's going up a weight to wrestle Jade, so it should be a good one.
And then at 174?
74, Ross, another senior. He's had a great season as well. And
then finally at 97s?
Derek Thomas, coming off an injury. This is his first duel back, and he's chomping at the bit.
We've had a great season. We're looking really good for the post. The first time in the Big 12. We're going to go into that tournament with all of guns. Everybody will be back. Everybody will be healthy. We're ready to get it done. We're excited about what's taking place. Our seniors are coming through tonight. They're going to make a good thing happen for us. Our underclassmen have learned a lot this season. They're coming on. We're excited about what's going to happen in the future. But right now, it's tonight, and then it's the next few weeks as we get you guys to that dance and see what we can do at the NCAA championships later next month. Right now, we get ready for us. It's Grand Canyon versus Utah Valley right here on the campus of Utah Valley University. We'll be back. Welcome to the campus. We are in the PE building at Utah Valley as we honor our seniors tonight. Utah Valley Wrestling Division I Men's Wrestling. We're looking at Derek Thomas. Derek is stepping out here as a senior, done a great job for Utah Valley. Came in here after high school, put together an 89-1 record his junior and senior year in high school. He's been ranked as high as 18th this season. He's a 4-time WWC All-Academic Team member, also a 2-time All-WWC competitor after placing 3rd at conference in each of the past 2 seasons. Derek is getting ready for our first-time competition in the Big 12, where he can there qualify and hope to go to the NCAA finals. There he's there with Coach Greg Williams and Coach Luke Lofthouse. Here comes our 125-pound senior, Jason Tolbert. Comes from Delta High School, where he was a 2-time state champion, high school All-American for Delta. Served in LDS Mission, and then he came back, transferred to Utah Valley, where he now ranks as one of the top 10 all-time in school records for victories, with a 63-31 career record. Jason, whose weight class, he's tied for the team lead with a 16-4 record. He was also named Utah Valley's first ever Big 12 Wrestler of the Week earlier this season, after knocking off number 10 ranked Ronnie Bresser of Oregon State and then Rami Hadadin of Boise State. He won both those matches. So Chasen is a 3-time all-conference performer and a 1-time NCAA qualifier. So he too is preparing for his shot at the Big 12s to get into the NCAA finals. He's out there, his mom and dad, and of course coaches Lofthouse and Williams. Great competitor. He's done a great job for us, and we're still looking for some finals as we come down to the last few weeks of his senior season. Now his workout partner, another great wrestler, ran wrestling 133 for us, Jade Rouser from Townsend, Montana, where he was a 4-time state champion after going an unblemished 175-0 during his high school career. Chose Utah Valley. He was also a junior national Triple Crown winner, meaning that he won as a folk style, a freestyle, and the Greco national championships. Remember the Pan American Games championship team. Jade will enter today's contest with 6th all-time in total victories for Utah Valley, with a 69-28 career record. After his NCAA championships in each of his previous 3 seasons, he's qualified for them. He's not only UVU's first ever 3-time qualifier, but also the program's only freshman qualifier, as he has wrestled at nationals in each of the past 3 seasons. So we're hoping he can get there again as he go to the Big 12. The 2-time all-conference performer won the first conference championship of his career last season after going a perfect 2-0 at the NCAA West Regionals in Fargo, North Dakota last season. Jade, who was also named the Big 12 Wrestler of the Week last month, has been ranked as high as 16th overall. It would be by Intermat and Mat Wrestling. He enters today at 29th in the latest NCAA panel rankings with a 16-5 record. So Jade is joined with his parents. Ladies and gentlemen, awesome young man. Going to be hard to replace these guys. We're looking forward to what we have in the room and our redshirt freshmen and underclassmen coming up. But both Rouser and Tolbert have done an outstanding job for Utah Valley, and we're not done yet. We're still looking forward to what they can do at the conference championships, and we're excited about that. And then on to the NCAAs. So here we go. We're going to announce the lineup tonight. Back with my broadcast partner, Chase and Tolbert, sitting with me. That's got to be a little bittersweet to walk out there and.
Yeah, it definitely is. I don't know. I got some mixed emotions going on, but it's been an awesome experience just wrestling here.
And great team. And I'll get you later. We're going to announce the team here in a second, so we'll make sure we do that. But think about it. I'd love to get your feelings on how you feel you're leaving the program in hand in terms of the underclassmen and what we've got. So we'll find a moment to get into that a little bit. But right now we're going to start wrestling at 141. If you want to read those competitors out, Chasen, that'd be solid, bud.
Well, we got J-Rod, Jared Maynes wrestling. Who is he wrestling?
Uso
Ouama, a sophomore, so from GCU. This kid wrestled 33s last year against Jade. I remember him. So J-Rod's. Oh, what's going on now?
49's Trevor Wilson, a junior. He's going to go up against Joseph Huber, a freshman. At 57, the man Raider Lofthouse, redshirt freshman. He's going to wrestle Steve Atbayone versus Raider Lofthouse. Brader's coming on good, isn't he?
Oh, yeah, he's come a long ways.
Yeah, he has. 165, Braden Humphreys. The powerhouse going to go up against Casey Larson, a freshman. 174, Ross Taylor. He's going to wrestle Kenny Moore. Ross's final match at the hometown. And at 197, excuse me, my bad, 184, Will Sumner. And he's going to wrestle Austin Trujillo. Looks like they've made a mat side change. We'll get the name for you before the match comes up. 97s, Derek Thomas is out. Ayrton and Allenberg. Ayrton Allenberg versus Austin Gum. What they'll do is we'll make a match side decision who's going to wrestle. See how Derek's feeling.
Yeah, he doesn't have his wrestling shoes on, so.
Oh, that's how you tell, huh?
He might be trying to trick him, though.
Here's our heavyweights. I like both those guys, Dennison
and Jordan Cars.
And at 25s, we're going to have a double forfeit. And then the final match of the night will be at 133s, Jade Rouser, and he's going to wrestle Trayton LeBolt.
So this is the kid that just wrestled Tyler.
Okay.
Before the duel.
Okay, so captains are coming to the center. Talk about that. Talk about the quality of the program and how you think you're leaving things.
UVU's got a bright future. Our recruiting class was awesome last year, and all these guys that redshirted this year, they've been pushing us in the room. I'm jealous of them. I'm jealous of where they're headed.
It always builds. I mean, you guys came in and competed right at the top, but the room. What was the room like 4 years ago versus now?
An entirely different room. We had some good talent in there, and a different coaching staff, and we kind of just went a different direction with things. But I really like where we're headed now as compared to where we were.
What's it mean for the program to have a guy like Ethan Lofthouse in the room?
It means everything. The guy's him and Luke put in an awesome mentality in the room where it just makes us tougher.
Here we go. We're at 141. Jared Maynes of Utah Valley versus Uzo Uwamo. I'm sorry, man.
Ouama.
Probably why everybody just calls him Uzo.
Yeah.
How early do you look to set pace? Right now they're wrestling, trying to control tie, set something up. Uzo's doing a little backing out of there. Jared's pretty good. What does Jared like to go to?
He gets that 2-on-1, his left hand. He's just good at those elbow passes too. I think he's working on it right now.
Little pull there. Are you trying to see what strength it takes? Are you testing things? Or are you trying to just make things work?
If you feel something, you can just go with it. But J-Rod's good at just wearing guys down, period. His hips are strong, heavy, and now he's on the head, where's where he want to be.
So he's been able to get the first line of defense beat. The hands, he beat the hands, got into the head. Uzo did a good job stepping back out of that, so now we're back into the same battle. Hands first, head next, try to beat that defense. So the battle is on the hands, but good pressure. Talk about that pressure.
If you can get a guy pushing into you the right way, it does most of the work for you when you're getting in on the legs. So looks like he's doing the right things.
What's our philosophy about the attack? Are we trying to get to doubles, trying to get to singles? Do we have a set thing, or does it depend on each guy's style?
Depends on each guy. I mean, I think the coaches are mostly focused on us just making attacks.
Make the attack and then wrestle what appears.
That's right.
Wrestle wrestle from the position that opens up following the attack.
Wrestling positions.
That makes good shape. Oh, there we go. Nice counter there. Had a little bit of an angle, but wasn't able to score with it. Now Uzo in on a shot. Got to get heavy with the hips.
J-Rod's hips are so heavy.
Nice job. There's two takedown. The man Jared Maynes goes up 2-0.
Tough riding.
He's come a long way, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's awesome.
Tell you a crazy bit of trivia you probably do not know.
Let's hear it.
I wrestled in college with his uncle.
Oh, really?
Yes,
BYU?
sir. No, Rick's College.
Oh, no way.
BYU, Idaho. Yes, sir. The Maynes boys and I had some great adventures. None that we can share with this innocent audience that we have tonight, but it was fun. Great wrestling family from Washington State. Rouser trying to work up, got his feet now, trying to return. Got to return him.
Lift.
And away he goes. Rouser gets the one. That's a 2-1. We got 16 seconds remaining. Racked up a little bit of riding time. Not scoreable yet, but good beginning. 2 would be nice.
There's that
now.
elbow pass.
7 seconds.
There's that 2-on-1. I think Uzo's starting to fade.
That's a good start. 2-1. Choice is us. We're gonna go down and get that first escape point. Get back to work on our feet. That's the strategy. Is that our strategy at that point?
Yeah, 100%.
And a good clean start. Utah Valley's Jared Maynes working to his feet, trying to come back in. Rouser went on a lift.
Those hips are heavy, I'm telling you.
Nice. You've had to lift them.
Been there.
What is the secret of that? What does it mean, heavy hips?
He just gets them in the right position and has the leverage with his whizzer and whatnot, where lifting him from below his hips is gonna be hard.
Takes strength. So it takes strength to do it, which then in turn wears you out, which then in turn turns the point for Jared later in the match.
That's right.
And he's just a redshirt sophomore, so we've got the remainder of this year and 2 more with Jared. That's good.
Yeah, I'm excited to see where he fits into the lineup next year.
How's his weight?
He's not the biggest 41-pounder, but he's strong. And he's a goer. That's where he wins most of his matches, just by going.
So is he going to be able to maintain the 41s, or is he looking at the bump?
I think he'd probably go down to 33s. Just depends on where our new freshmen are coming in at.
Yeah. So 33s wouldn't be out of the question for him.
Nope, not entirely.
He'd be a monster at 33.
Yeah.
That'd be sweet. That would be sweet. Well, we're watching second round action. 46 seconds remaining. Utah Valley out with a 3-1. First match, you're watching Utah Valley versus Grand Canyon here on the campus of Utah Valley University. Of course, this is Division I men's wrestling. Last home meet for Utah Valley as we move into the Big 12 championships. First time we've competed there. Mike Clapier here with my broadcast partner today, Chasen Tolbert. What'd you think when you heard Big 12?
I think it's awesome. It's a great opportunity for us to put our name even more on the map, and we get that exposure to some bigger programs, ones that have been around longer.
I think they're realizing that WWC wasn't a slouch deal.
Yeah, a lot of the schools in our conference, they've stepped up to the plate, and we've been taking on these guys.
All right, we're finished at the end of 2. First match tonight. Utah Valley, Jared Maynes leading with a 3-1 advantage, and riding time not quite there.
Ride him for 30 seconds and get that extra point.
Uzo takes down position, looking to work for that escape. What's Jared want to do in terms of ride?
He usually goes to that ankle. Nope, that's what he did. And then he's got that spiral ride he's pretty good at.
Trying to keep that weight forward, keep him off his hands, keep his hips from moving up. Break that down, get him down flat. Uzo doing a good job of getting his hips up, but he's not able to finish up because we're up on top. Now we got a little blood time. So Grand Canyon's going to be out. Tell me the mixed emotions. What's it feel like to step out there, have your mom and dad step onto the mat, and you know you're going to...
Well, I've seen the seniors do it every year, and just kind of been waiting for my time. So I'm going to miss the environment and this atmosphere that we get here in the PE gym.
That's some good matches here.
Yeah.
Some fun matches. It's a good place to wrestle.
Yeah, awesome memories.
What's your future? What are you going to do next?
Well, my wife and I, we both graduate in April, so I'm going to go do summer sales again, which I have in the past, and then from there, not exactly sure.
Well, we'll have the conversation about reading Robert Frost's poem, Two Tramps at Mud Time.
2 tramps at mud time.
Yeah, that defines your future right there. No, I'm serious. I got it for you.
All right.
Okay.
I'm familiar with Robert Frost. I don't know that one, though.
That's great. Talks about finding a way to combine your passion with what you need to do to earn a living. You put those two together. Put vocation together with avocation.
Okay.
Then life has purpose, and then you can really roll. Have fun and do what you want to do. Here we go. We're beginning third period. Utah Valley's Maynes, we're out in front 3-1, but Uzo's trying to get away, get that escape. There's a lift. Drops him back. Uzo's doing a good job by it. Nice. Here we come back, another return. And we're going to stop again for blood time again.
Oh, he thought he locked his hands. He was worried for a second.
Oh, I'm not. I didn't cost me a point? Okay, I'm fine.
No, still just blood time.
Okay, 3-1. Uzo's game, good good wrestler, good athletic look, good motion. Just a sophomore, so he's probably looking for a lot of future from him. Doing a good job.
Yeah, I remember him watching him and Jade wrestle last year at 33, so looks like he's put on some weight since then.
Got that good athletic build. I never had that. Just defined, just looked buff, you know. Had to work for everything I ever had. Which wasn't much, Jason. So when you were at Delta, who's your coach?
Josh Wright.
Yep. Good man. Great family, Wright family, great wrestling family, contributed much to Utah wrestling, I'll tell you.
Yeah, I was fortunate to have him. Taught me a lot.
Yep, solid people. All right, here we go. We got 1 minute 26 remaining. We're in the third round. Utah Valley's holding a 3-1 advantage. Uzo does a nice job to his feet. Once again, we're lifting. Uzo's getting up there. He's doing a good job. He got his hands high. Should be able to finish here. Come down there. He gets it. All right, 3-2. Now we need 1. 3-2, and we've got the advantage on the time. Same thing. Now that stuff we talked about in the first round, that wearing down, that tiring out, that's where this pays up here, right?
And J-Rod's on the head. He's doing everything right. If I were him, I'd be keeping my hands down because of those quick attacks.
Keep bouncing. Keep bouncing. Now we got a game. 42 seconds. 42 seconds. Well, we got 38. 38. We're down 1 now. That's all right. We can get 1. 38 seconds remaining. 4-3 now. Lead shifts to Grand Canyon. We need to come back. 1 point will get it even. Then we can go battle for a takedown. Plenty of time. We're in good shape.
He gets out in 14 seconds. He's still got riding time, so.
Up and out right now. Oh, caution. A little quick on the start. Officials, has that been hard to adjust to, that pure pause moment?
It depends on the official. Some are different than others, and so I just go when the whistle blows.
Jared's got to his feet. Riding time. Just lost it. Hasn't got out. Got to score the 1 now. That foot down on the mat.
Hit
Get
him
that
with
foot
stalling.
down. Thank you. There's 1. There's a point. That evens it up right there. That's a good call.
Stalling again. There's an extra point.
That's a long time. That was 36, easily 28 seconds hanging in the same position.
Yeah, you hang on the leg like that, you're bound to get called for it.
It's a good call. Of course, we're home team, so we're happy about it. But the Grand Canyon coaches really can't
They're pretty quiet.
debate that one. Got an adjustment here. 1 point, 1 point. Got to move. Stall call is defined as the obligation is for both wrestlers, regardless of time, position, or score, to advance, to improve. And there we go. Jared Maynes wins that one on two stall calls in the last 30 seconds.
It's awesome.
That's a good beginning. Here we go. We're at 149. Trevor Wilson, a junior, and he wrestles Joseph Huber freshman.
Trevor's quick there with that trip.
Nice takedown, 2.
This kid's not doing a lot on bottom.
Needs to be getting his hips underneath and battle that head up. We're able to keep him stretched out so that his weight, right now he's pretty much parallel with the mat. There's nothing going on. We're controlling that. Working inside, trying to move to, we're going to have to move off that leg into either. There we go. .144 remaining, first period. We're at 149 pounds. Utah Valley's Trevor Wilson in the command control position. Joseph Huber on the mat trying to make something happen, trying to get to his feet, battle out of there. Wilson doing a good job controlling things, and on that 2-on-1, trying to turn that into a pinning combination. Work for the turn, now up into the grab.
Looks like he's getting a tilt going.
Trying to pull that across into a tilt. That didn't work. Back in the same position. Now right here we need to see the improvement. Both guys got to be improving.
Coach Williams yelling bump.
Which means?
Well, he's got the half in, and he could turn him, but he's just got to get his bump him with his hips to get that kid off balance some more.
Grand Canyon kid keeps reaching up on his hand, and then Trevor goes to the head, and it looks like full Nelson, but it's 2 hands from one of each guy.
Yeah.
Here's a little tilt going on, looking for the count. There's 1, 2. Got a 2 count, can't hold it. Comes back up, it's got 2 earned. There it is. That puts him to 4-2 with 2 minutes riding time, so a good start. Nice controlled start here.
Oh, here's that turn.
Trevor's stepping out, got the bump going. 14 seconds remaining, there's a fall. That's a good beginning. That's a good beginning, nice job there. Able to control that position pretty well, puts Utah Valley out with a 9-0 lead for the team score. We're gonna step to 157.
Raider Lofthouse.
Raider Lofthouse, redshirt freshman. This is his first year competing. It's gonna be fun to watch him the next 4. I've always loved him. I've known him since he was in Little League. As his coach in high school, Davey Swenson, would say, I said one time about the Lofthouses, I said, where'd you get all these guys? And Swenson says, we growed them from pups.
Yeah, great family.
Oh, awesome. So what's the relationship with the coach Lofthouse? There's 2 coaches Lofthouse. There's Ethan.
Ethan's his brother. Luke's his uncle.
Okay, Ethan Lofthouse is Raiders' brother. Luke Lofthouse is Raiders' uncle.
Yep.
Luke, of course, was an Iowa wrestler, All-American, and is also works with training. Nice double leg, nice little throw by to a double leg takedown. Gets out to an early start. Now comes across, beautiful tilt right across. That was amazing. Looking for the fall. Picks up. You get the 4?
Yep.
4 points. 4 counts, 4 points. That's a rule now. You like that?
Yeah, it plays to my advantage because I like to tilt and get that stuff going. So cheap points.
Well, put 2 of those together on Iowa State, Oklahoma, and if you have to, Western Virginia. Just do it.
That's nice. The plan.
Nice little arm bar, reaches to it. There's a fall right there. Winner by fall with 1:42 remaining in the first round. Raider Lofthouse, redshirt freshman. There's the future right there. You're looking at the future Utah Valley. That's it, and that's what's gonna happen. Nice job. We'll be right back. Don't go away. We got more action as Utah Valley meets Grand Canyon. Stay with us. We'll be back.
say the devil is in the details. And in here, there are a lot of details. Flavor, color, texture, temperature, presentation. It all has to be flawless. Pressure? Maybe. But with engaged learning, I get a lot of practice. And I'll bet your homework never tasted this good.
Oh, hey, you got one of those insurance apps too? You know how this thing works?
No, sorry. Not an app, it's my agent.
In this moment,
No, I'm fine, thanks.
it's good to know you have a trusted, independent auto owner's insurance agent who's there when you need them.
Great.
Man, I gotta get one of those.
Auto Owners Insurance, the no problem people.
Neil Dastrup Insurance, your local independent auto owners insurance agency, supports UVU athletics.
When I was hired as the new coach at UVU, I knew that if we were gonna win games, we'd have to have fans in the seats. I'm not much of a marketing guy, but I have some friends that know a thing or two about it.
All right, Coach. This is all about face-to-face interaction. That was actually pretty good. If this whole basketball thing doesn't work out, you should give me a call.
If you're looking to earn money this summer, stop by the Vantage marketing booth on the concourse during our games or visit choosevantage.com.
Hey, and we're back. Welcome. This is match at 165. Braden Humphreys, Utah Valley, stepping out against a junior from Grand Canyon, Casey Larson. And Utah Valley's controlling things so far. We've wrestled 3 matches. This is number 4. And Utah Valley's winning at 15-0 in the duel right now. And so Braden's been wrestling up a weight, right?
2 weights. He started at 49s. Things
Nice.
weren't working out that well, and we had an injury at 65, so he filled the spot. He probably weighs like 162, soaking wet.
He's tougher than nails, and he's got great technique,
Yeah,
as evidenced by right there. Got in good leg on the shot, excellent technique, just doing the things he's got to do.
the
So
bottom
that's a good
guy's not
takedown
doing
for him.
anything.
That's a good takedown for him.
Yeah, Braden's a stout boy. He's got some real heavy hips.
Humphrey, just a redshirt sophomore, so we've got him for 2 more years. And we'll probably be able to shake him into a better match for body size, because he's always got the draw of the bigger and the longer guy. But nobody's got a bigger engine or a bigger heart than him. But he always was that way. He always looked mismatched all through high school. He's a Layton high school product here in Layton, Utah. And watching him in high school coming up, he'd step out on the mat. In fact, in Little League when he was like 8, 10 years old, he'd step out on the mat, this little roly-poly looking kid. And everybody would walk out and go, no problem, you got the Humphrey kid. And then they'd come off the mat with their... Not only did they lose the match, they lost their headgear and their girlfriend's phone number, because he was amazingly difficult, tough little guy.
Yeah,
All right.
I wrestled him in high school. I remember thinking, who is this kid?
Yeah, 2-1. Grand Canyon gets away. Casey Larson gets away on that, so we'll see if we can put one more. We've got 1:06 remaining in the first round. And UU is leading this match. Once again in on the
stay on
shot,
that
comes
leg.
back to second, couldn't finish it. What's he need to do here? Got to get out from that hook, right?
Yeah, you got to get your head across the body and shake. Keep the distance. It's harder for him because his arms are so short, but
He's fighting it well. Now he's trying to come across, getting into a better position.
yeah, just don't give up that angle.
Good job keeping long, keeping facing. Got to stay facing. Don't get your hips turned towards him. That closes
There
the
you go.
distance. That's a good battle there, wasn't it?
Yeah. Great effort.
Larson looking to get the takedown. Got 15 seconds remaining.
There's that drag.
Humphrey'd like to put one more on the board, 9 seconds. And not a bad start. Minute of riding time, 2-1 score. That's nothing wrong with that going into the second round. Larson's looking over here. Choice goes to green. He wants to go neutral. So here we go. We're beginning round 2. We're at 165 pounds. Braden Humphreys out there for Utah Valley. Casey Larson
There we go.
on the mat for Grand Canyon. Nice shot.
He's hit that shot
Little
twice.
reshot.
Just needs to get both hands to the leg.
We're initiating more. Utah Valley's a little more aggressive on the initiation. I like that.
That's what we like to see.
An arm drag. He's not falling for that. What's Braden want to set here?
I think he just needs to get on the head more and get that offense going again like he did the first 30 seconds. I don't know if he's fading or just being cautious at this point.
There's another little shot. Long way, though. That's a long distance to go.
Yeah.
Far side on that leg with no pressure on the head. Create that, make a step. Is it tough at the D1 level to make guys take that step?
I mean, I think the college wrestling experience everything gets a lot tougher from high school, but.
Nice shot. Nice little high C into the leg. Good scramble.
Go. Stay on the leg, stay
good
on the
scramble
leg.
there. Keep coming, keep holding it, and off the mat we go. That's a good shot, though. Nice little high C. Lowered hips, good penetration step. Comes that high C, but there again, he's wrestling that length. That's tough to beat. 44 seconds remaining. We're in round 2. Team score, Utah Valley out in front 15-0 against the Antelopes of Grand Canyon.
Back in on that head.
.15 seconds. Need a shot. There's one from Grand Canyon. Nice counter. Oh, wow, got good
surprisingly
penetration.
Deep.
Yeah, but reached and the leg wasn't there. 4 seconds.
Got some dirty boxing going on.
Yeah, a little bit of a. I'm sure Grand Canyon's a little frustrated. He's got the length advantage, but Braden's countering things. Going to the third round, Braden's got up 2-1 with riding time. Larson's going to try and get that escape. Braden, see if he can put a turn on here. There again, I asked you about on our feet, but on the mat, what do we have a team philosophy on turns, or we do where our strength is?
We've been working it a lot this past couple months, just making sure we're taking advantage of any turns we can get to. Everyone's got their own styles, but coaches are real serious about it.
Nice little Granby roll, puts Larson up on his feet. That evens it up at 2-2. We, however, are sitting on riding time. So we got a minute 24 remaining in round 3. We need Humphrey. Looking for that good setup. We're coming stalemate here. Oh, what's that new rule on the hand?
They were locking their fingers. I think they're just trying to prevent broken fingers.
I got it. You can't grasp the hand, right?
Yeah, you can't interlock fingers.
Hand. Can't do that. Can't interlock fingers. Can you grasp the fist?
Yeah, you can.
Okay. So you get interlocked fingers, and then one guy torques on that, and you got a broken finger pretty easy.
Yeah.
Little headlock going down. Nothing there yet. Braden will come out of this.
Pop his head out, and he's got a takedown.
He's going to come out of this.
Oh.
Now
Stay
he's
on that leg.
Staying it tight.
He wants to
got
keep
a
his
good
head
leg.
tight
Come
there.
on, get your hips under. Come up the back. He's in good shape. Keep your head high.
Step
now
over
step
that.
to it.
There we go.
Step to the leg. That's a good technique. Now got to clear the head. Keep coming up. Clear the head. Got to move it. Got to keep improving. He's in good shape here. He's going to get it. Almost got it. That's 2 right there. Oh, he's got his leg. Grand Canyon's got his leg. Come underneath the arms. Should be able to do it.
That's 2.
There's 2 right there. Good job. 2 points, even though he's got the leg. That doesn't stop us from controlling hips. Braden needs to make a shift right now.
Oh, watch that knee.
Looks okay, don't let it get too high. Two reversal. 4-4, but riding time goes our way. That's a 5-4 win. That's a good job for Humphreys. That's a good job for Humphreys. 4-4, riding time gives us the 5-4 decision at 165. Now we go 174. One of our seniors wrestling last time in the home court, Ross Taylor. His opponent from Grand Canyon, Kenny Moore, freshman. Be good to see Todd Ross put a good one together. That's a good-looking kid. That Moore's a good-looking athlete. Team score 18-0 in favor of Utah Valley. And once again, going to work on the head with authority. Ross is a pretty quiet guy.
Yeah, he's a character for sure.
That's what you get for growing up in Enterprise. You know what Enterprise is to Delta?
What?
In Enterprise, Delta is suburbia.
Yeah.
Cause see, in Delta, you got hotels and stuff.
Oh yeah, we have a stoplight.
Oh yeah, Enterprise. Enterprise is so small that you are here and you are leaving are on the same post. I can't mock. My hometown is Marsing, Idaho, so.
Pretty small, huh?
Oh yeah. Yeah, the 1984 Buicks just came out last year. That's how small my town is. A lot of leaning and pulling here. How do you create angles from there?
I think if you can get to like one of those elbows, or I like to throw my hip at him. Usually put him off balance. Ross is incredibly strong individual.
Staying in that tie, both guys kind of even there. There's a nice little bit of a duck trying to get underneath, change some level, and create an angle.
He's pulling on that Russian tie. That'll wear on a guy too.
Back gets tired and things change, right?
Yeah.
Little poke in the eye. Time out there. Let Grand Canyon make sure he can see things. 56 seconds remaining. We're in round one. No score at 174 pounds. Grand Canyon could be a pretty strong kid to hold him up like this. Looks like Ross is trying to create the angles, but it's not happening. He'll get it though. He's loosening it up.
Watch the throw.
Yeah, don't step into that. Guys that can live and die with that in high school. Can't. It's there when it's there, but don't try to make it be your money.
Yeah, you don't want to force it.
You think we're looking at stalling here?
Neither guy's really made a huge attempt.
Green has choice. We're going to defer. We're going to let Grand Canyon make a choice. And he takes down. Zero score, 0-0. Team score, Utah Valley out in front, 18-0. Good clean start. Do I need to get the hips down before I go to that power half? Can he just grind that from there?
Yeah, I'd try getting hips down first for anything.
He's keeping Moore off his feet. Now Moore comes up, and there's a nice return to the mat. Gonna lift again. Got to put it down right now. Can't wait. Lift.
Don't lose
he's
it.
going to get
Don't
it.
lose it.
And 1. All right, there's 2 takedown. Now, all of a sudden, we got to change. Grand Canyon's up 3-0. Yeah, now we get the 1 for the escape.
Get
so
him.
now we're 3-1.
This kid just needs a break. Trying to catch his breath.
Are you saying that an NCAA athlete might strategically need to pause a moment?
I think this one does.
You work on that, don't you? That conditioning is a big part of the deal.
Yeah.
You want to be able to grind and go and be just as strong, just as just moving just as hard at the end of the game as you do at the beginning.
Ross is jacking him up. I think he's gonna go for a throw.
We got a stall call there, so we're 3-2. No riding time. Underhooks there, trying to work it. There's another stall call. Tied up 3-3. Ross goes behind, picks up the 2. 5-3. Well, we got to turn it around. College, you cannot hang in one position. Official doing a good job.
He's keeping them accountable for sure.
I like that phrase. Did you come up with that, or did you learn that from somebody?
I think they found it in the scriptures or something.
It's in the Word of God. Keep them accountable for their stalling or lack thereof.
That's right.
I like it. 5-3, last round. Utah Valley out in front, 5-3. On the verge of riding time, but it's not quite there. And there's 1. That puts us up 6-3. Now Ross goes to work. 150 remaining. See if we can get another takedown. Or we get back in that double underhook, see if we can put him on the back like he was trying to do. Nice shot.
In on that low ankle. Ross needs to either lock his hands or get a hold of that kid's ankle. Keep your hips on top.
Got to grab the ankles here. Keep on top. Control ankles, keep on top.
There you go, your leg's out.
Coming right into a cradle. We're coming into position here. Stay on top, stay on top. There's the 2 takedown for Utah Valley. It's a good job, 50 seconds remaining. Grand Canyon coach is a little bit disturbed by that, wanting to see us wrestle a little further. I think the official felt that was a stalemate position. Grand Canyon gets a new start anyway. 30 seconds, round 3. Utah Valley leading 8-3 with riding time.
Get this tilt, 2-on-1 tilt locked up.
I'm going to use that phrase, that's money. Make him responsible for his action or lack thereof. That's money, man, I'm telling you, that's good. I like that. A little switch coming there, that turns into 1. 8-4, 2 seconds remaining. This match is going to go in the column for the home team. Utah Valley picks up a 3. Takes us to 18-0. We'll be back. We're watching Utah Valley. We're getting a look at the future, folks. Don't go away. We will be back.
I'm Towson University coach Pat Skerry. 1 of every 68 children in this country are diagnosed with autism. In the next 10 years alone, 500,000 children will become adults with autism, and lose vital services. My son Owen is on the autism spectrum, and together we've faced the challenges, hardships, and joys that come with autism. Autism Speaks, the world's leading autism research and advocacy organization, has stood by my family and millions of families around the world affected by autism. That is why over 250 NCAA coaches will put the blue puzzle piece on and join me in supporting Coaches Powering Forward for Autism. Let's help all those impacted by the disorder. Please, NCAA fans, join our effort and support your team. Learn more at autismspeaks.org/coaches.
I don't think of myself as just an undergrad. Okay, so I'm a sophomore, but I'm at UVU where it's all about engaged learning. Leading a project on DNA research, I don't have to wait for grad school to get this kind of experience. As a UVU student, I guess you could say engaged learning is in my DNA.
In this moment, it doesn't matter if you save money in 15 minutes. It doesn't matter if your neighbor has the same insurance that you do. What matters right now is the quality of your independent insurance agent.
Glad you're okay, Sarah. We'll take care of everything.
And the company that stands behind them.
Thanks so much for your help.
No problem.
Auto Owners Insurance.
Neil Dastrup Insurance, your local independent auto owners insurance agency, supports UVU athletics.
I hate math. I can't count how many times I've heard people say that. And as a math teacher, I take it personally. So, while working on my master's at UVU, I developed ways to help kids not hate math. Does engaged learning make a difference? You do the math.
You're watching UVU TV.
We are on the campus in the PE building. Mike Clapier here with my broadcast partner today, Dr. Chasen Tolbert out of Delta, Utah. One of Delta's fine boys showed up today to help us. Doing a great job, too. A lot of fun. And we're about ready to start wrestling here. We're at 184 pounds. Good night for Utah Valley. We're blanking it so far, 21-0 against Grand Canyon. Will Sumner, his opponent is Austin Trujillo, 184, 184. Give me the line on Will. I don't know Will.
Will's a redshirt freshman. He's been off and on injured, but he's straight out of California. He's got that Cali funk going for him, and he's just a hard-nosed kid. He'll get in there and fight with someone.
He'll be solid for us. Penn Valley, California. One of the greatest matches I ever saw in my life was at the California State Championships, and the CIF, which is the California Interscholastic Federation, hosts that. It's a winner take all, so no matter the size of the school, everybody goes to the, of course you have to qualify, but when you get to those last 32 guys, there are some amazing wrestlers. And in the finals, Ricky Palomino versus I won't say Trujillo, but one kid was a three times California State champ, and the other was going for his fourth. One of them was not going to be a four-timer.
Oh, man.
So one was a senior, one was a junior. So the junior won 2 and the senior won 3. Nice shot there. Sumner in on that. Ricky Palomino and Trujillo's last name. And it was amazing. It truly looked like a spider fighting on a mirror. It was unreal. About 134 pounders, 36, whatever the weight was then. And
oh, no, go to your
Canyon
butt, Will.
coming back here. Stay on top.
Keep
Utah
your
Valley's
hips
got
up.
to get up on top.
Keep your hips up.
Right now, still in control. Grand Canyon trying to complete. Got to reach inside. Doesn't have it yet. Still in control for there's 2.
All right,
reversal.
we're up and out.
Tied up 2-2. 1 minute remaining first round. Will needs to come back and out of that. Scores it. There's 1. Now we're 3-2. Back on our feet. 50 seconds remaining. Yeah, it was great wrestling. Somebody was not going to be a four-timer. It was great. .30 seconds remaining. Nice little slide by Will. Once again, trying to work offense, trying to get something started, working through the hands. Create an angle, create an opportunity to attack. Single leg, double leg. Trujillo does a little bit of a duck and a step, but didn't create much.
Will's got to get back on that head.
Trujillo, up time.
Oh, that
was an opportunity there.
Good opportunity.
That was a bad shot. Trujillo shoots, head down, hips up.
Yeah, he's asking to get
We'd have won from
behind.
that position. Grand Canyon taking the down position. We'll get the last choice in the third round. Second round here, we're at 184s. Will Sumner versus Austin Trujillo. Will's trying to execute that ride, needs to stay tight. Seems to me he's getting a little wide.
Lift, lift. He's trying to drag him down. Kind of a hard way to do it.
Trujillo looks like he's built with pretty good hips.
Yeah, he's a stout-looking guy.
3-3, we're tied up. There's no advantage riding time at this point. In the second round, 184-pound action.
Will's got to get his offense going.
There's a nice little elbow drag. Is that what that was?
Elbow pass, yeah.
Elbow pass.
He's digging in those underhooks.
Nice little pull. Nothing helps there. Here's a shot. Once again, he's leaping. Step on that head. Stay on that head top.
There you go. Underhook high crotch. Coach is yelling again. He's still in that underhook.
48 seconds remaining. We're in round 2. 184 pounders, Utah Valley versus Grand Canyon.
GCU kids taking half shots.
He doesn't do a big level change, and the penetration isn't a big step.
Yeah, he's not
There we
risking
go.
a
Here we
whole
go.
lot.
Now we're in good. That's a good single leg attack. Don't fall down there. Come on now.
Finish. Keep your head on the
Finish this
inside.
up.
Head tight. Head tight.
Got to finish. Get on your feet and run. What's the technique here?
Gotta
just
get his
hang.
head back against the leg. This kid did a good job of whizzing though.
That's time out there. Still tied up. Round 3. We have the down position. We're taking down. We're in round 3. We're tied up. 3 threes. Triple triples.
See what this kid has on top. Will's got to move here. There you go. Sit into it. Got that tripod.
Score something, 1 or 2. Either one works. Don't go back to it. Stay up. Come on now. Fight it.
There you go.
There's
and he's
one.
out.
All right.
Fought escape.
4-3. A minute 12 remaining. No riding time. We need a takedown. Put the offense on. You don't want to sit here and coast on that.
No. He needs to be offensive. Got the underhook.
He's been close 2 or 3 times on completing that underhook to a leg shot either. There we go.
There it is. Both hands to the leg. So important. There it is. Finish.
Lift up, come around, keep your feet high, keep your feet active.
Kid with hips this good, you gotta stay tight on there. Will trying to take a shortcut.
Out of bounds, no score, 24 seconds remaining. What did he not get done?
He's just gotta stay tight on that leg and get it off the ground.
Been there 3 times. One more. 12 seconds. Don't get backing out of there. Stay positive in there. 5 seconds. Take a shot, take that shot. And your winner, Utah Valley, 4-3. 1 point advantage. That scores 3 on the team side. 24-0. Utah Valley standing strong today, folks. Next up, 197.
Derek wrestling.
Mr. Thomas is on the mat. His opponent, a junior, Austin Gahn. Austin Gahn, Utah, from Grand Canyon. Derek's always been a really talented wrestler. I always liked his potentials.
Yeah, he stays calm, not a huge head case, and just does his thing. He's got his underhook going, pummeling. There you go. Pullman.
That was nice. Out at the edge of the mat. That'll show up again.
Got that underhook, same thing.
How do you create pressure with that?
Using your feet. Pushing into him and making sure you're just what we do in the weight room, those curls. Keep jacking up that shoulder, your underhook.
Trying to get him off on his heels.
Heavy on the head here.
Nice change to a Russian. Little shot, nice little slide by, nice little combination, 2-3 things.
This kid's kind of defensive.
Grand Canyon's backing out. Back in on the under. Grand Canyon's backing out. Don't let him bait you.
I didn't know any better. I think this kid's stalling.
It's that hold him responsible.
Hold him accountable. That's right. Yeah, he's been backing up. Hasn't taken a shot.
He's showing a lack of accountability right here. Is that what you're saying?
That's what I'm saying. There we go. There
it is. Boom, 2.
Leave him.
That's a nice takedown.
With no attempt of escape.
And Coach College, we keep wrestling as long as something's touching the yellow. Don't need much.
Drag him back in, Derek. Kid's comfortable on the edge.
34 seconds remaining, first round. Utah Valley scores first, picks up that 2-0. Grand Canyon in the down position.
Premature jump off the whistle. Grand Canyon.
Wrestlers have to come to a complete stop. The official waits. There's a beat. There's a pause. Then you go on the whistle. Cut down the guys who are trying to jump that. Get that little bit of an edge. Get the muscles moving before the opponent does. Good even starts is what we're after. The advantages of victory against the top guys are so slim that everything matters. And here's red. Grand Canyon picked up a warning.
Finally. He hasn't taken his head off the mat.
And the faithful are asking the ref the same question. That's the end of 1. Utah Valley out in front 2-0. Choice goes to Utah Valley. Derek's going to put it in the hands of Grand Canyon. Grand Canyon takes down position.
I don't know why.
Utah Valley with riding time and a 2-point advantage as we go into round 2. You're rather certain in your judgments, I've noticed, Mr. Taylor. It's called, after all, it's called wrestling. It ain't called laying.
Yeah.
It ain't called putting your head on the mat. Wrestle. See right now, where's his attempt to get his hips under him and to come up off the mat?
He tried a Granby roll off the whistle and then stopped that, and that's where it ended.
He's not building. There's a stall called. We get the 1. There's a point. 3-0. Elbows in. Now we come into a little tip.
Cheap tilt.
There's 1. 1, 2. Picks up 2. That counts for us. That's 5-0. There's a grin. Here
count
we're
him,
count
ref.
it. There's 1. There's 4. That's a 4 count. That puts us up. That'll make it 9. Still in that pinning combination. Official hasn't signaled yet. There it comes. 4 points.
He's got a leg in at this point.
And we'll go stalemate on the edge. That's a mercy call, I think. 44 seconds remaining, round 4. Derek's putting a good lead together here. He's up 9.
Tried something off the whistle, and
Derek counters that, and we're back in the same position. Thing that I appreciate about stalling, not that you do it, but that we call it, because it discredits the sport. It's so much more fun to watch when there's battle.
Yeah.
And when guys, and especially with the techniques that are used now, there's another point for us. Next one will be 2. especially with the amount of technique that's being utilized now in Division I wrestling. It's amazing the level of battle and how hard you can fight from every position. It's incredibly fun to watch. When two great guys are going at it full blast, it's the best.
Yeah, that's what brings in the crowds. I don't think people want to pay to come watch some guys chill.
Not fight. There's a good coach. Good shot at Coach Greg Williams, Utah Valley head coach. Now Utah Valley on the down, and we're up and away. Now we got a 11-point advantage with 3 minutes of riding time. Good hand. We need to take down the turn. That'll do it for us. 1:45 remaining, third round. Nice little toss. Grand Canyon does a good job stepping through that, not catching it, not letting his ankle be caught. Once again, battling on the heads. Derek's trying to create that motion that he wants. There's a little shot into his double, takes him right to his back. That's 2.
Very good.
13 advantage. Riding time makes it 1, 14-0. One turn. We were done. We got 1:02 to go. Here it is. There it is. 2 points. That'll do it. Tech fall right there. Winner by technical fall. There's those major points we were looking for. Extra points. Winner by fall. Utah Valley's Derek Thomas. That puts the score 29-0 in favor of Utah Valley. We're going away for a moment, but don't you dare do that also. We will be back. More to follow. Division I men's wrestling. Wolverines putting it to them. We'll be back.
Oh, hey, you got one of those insurance apps too? You know how this thing works?
No, sorry. Not an app, it's my agent.
In this moment,
No, I'm fine, thanks.
it's good to know you have a trusted, independent auto owner's insurance agent who's there when you need them.
Great.
Man, I gotta get one of those.
Auto Owners Insurance, the no problem people.
Neil Dastrup Insurance, your local independent auto owners insurance agency, supports UVU athletics.
I had an idea. Lots of people have ideas. But engaged learning helped me develop my idea and make it real. And now with sales over $1 million, best assignment ever.
watching UVU TV.
And we are back. We are back. We only have two weights, but they're both going to be forfeits. So stepping on the mat at 285, accepting a forfeit from for Utah Valley is Dustin Dennison. Grand Canyon does not have a heavyweight. As we mentioned earlier, at 125s were double forfeits, so neither team puts a guy on the mat. And we wrestle now our final match of the evening at 133 pounds for Utah Valley. His senior last match at home, Mr. Jade Rouser, and his opponent from Grand Canyon, Trayton LeBolt. Rouser and LeBolt. Jade's done a great job for us. Jade and Tolbert. Or Jade Chase and Tolbert Rouser. Know which to do it. Jade's good job, nice job, good in on the single. Working to finish that. Good position to be there.
Let's get it set tight.
Keep it tight.
Lift here. There you go.
2, takedown, Utah Valley. Nice start.
Jade's tough here. He's going to cut him.
Nice little shot by Grand Canyon. Jade counters out with the head, working around to get behind. Nice job with the leg. Trip there, down he goes.
He's going to run that tight waist.
146 remaining. We're in the first round of the final match.
Run that tight waist to a tilt right here. Oh, cut him.
Utah Valley senior Jade Rouser scores 4-2. 130 remaining, halfway through round 1. Another nice double leg. Beautiful shot, nice lift, takes him down. Picks up his 3rd takedown here in the first minute and a half.
Coach told him to cut him again.
Let him go takedowns for a bit. Trade 2 for 1.
Jade's running a clinic.
Nice shot again. Little lift. There's 2.
Keep him on his back, Jade. Now he's got that tight waist. Here comes the tilt. And he gets the count.
You kind of know what he's doing.
Been there a couple times.
Yeah. More than somewhat, I imagine. It's great to have a partner like that, though.
Oh, yeah. I walked on here. Got home from being a missionary. He beat me up every day.
20 seconds. We're in the first round.
That tilt.
No count. No points. Got 1, didn't get 2. Nice start, 10-3. Nice start, 10-3. Grand Canyon coach trying to exhort his young wrestler. He's got a freshman out there. Young guy wrestling a good, experienced All-American level senior. He's doing a good job. He'll look back in 4 years and remember when he wrestled Rouser. He'll try his stuff. That's a good job.
There you go, Dade.
Nice shot into a double, into a press. Comes back off that, didn't feel right. Comes back into an arm bar. That's a good position.
Firing up this right arm.
Get squared up there. Got to get above it. Can't run it there. There you go. That's good. Exhort him to do it right. Don't put any undue pressure on that young athlete that he's wrestling. 12-3 advantage. Second round. Got a minute to go in that. Jay's going to cut it. Come back in, pick up another one. That's a nice down block. Nice pressure on that one. Jade recovered. Jay's pretty wise about not forcing it, isn't he?
Yeah, he's got mat knowledge for sure. He knows at this point this kid's got to score some points. He's going to come out looking for a throw. Quick doubles.
30 seconds. Nice counter there, coming in on the single. Now he's going to look to score that. (19 seconds). 12-4 in favor of Utah Valley. LeBolt's doing a better job of creating some down block. We're scoring from it, but he's at least making some movement that he didn't have in the first round. We pick up 2 more, 14-4. It's a 10-point advantage. We run out of time. 2 minutes remaining in the match, and the match.
Jade chooses down. All right, Jade.
Keeping his hips under. Now he's going to try and bring that up. Stand up. Stay solid. Working a little knee slide. Coming up. There we go. Felt the right pressure on that one. Got to his feet. Now he's working on hands. Grand Canyon's got a responsibility to return him. That's a good job.
I gave him props. Decent ride.
1:12 remaining. Ride time's winding down. We still have an advantage. Looks like we'll got to get the one away. We got to get away in 30 and now keep that riding time advantage.
wrist under him. Keep his wrist under him. Keep his wrist under him. Forward, keep his head down. Keep his head down, forward.
45 seconds.
Yep, good ride. Good ride. Stay active. Stay active. Keep his head down.
All right, Jade. Change over. Still working. There you go.
Under.
10 seconds. There we go. That's it. We win that one. That puts that's a major. That'll put 4 on the mat. 35-0. 35-0. Utah Valley beats Grand Canyon in their final home dual meet. Nice job. Next off to the NCAA qualifier, the Big 12s in Kansas City or St. Louis?
Kansas City.
Kansas City. Good luck there, my friend.
Awesome.
Well, we're going to have Coach Williams step over here in a minute, see what he thinks about things. Good effort by the Wolverines tonight as they put it together and were able to win every match. It's what you want to do every time. Can't always get it done, but good job by Grand Canyon. Good young team. We'll have Coach Williams when we get back. Don't go away. We'll finish up Utah Valley Wrestling right here. Be back.
In this moment, it doesn't matter if you save money in 15 minutes. It doesn't matter if your neighbor has the same insurance that you do. What matters right now is the quality of your independent insurance agent.
Glad you're okay, Sarah. We'll take care of everything.
And the company that stands behind them.
Thanks so much for your help.
No problem.
Auto Owners Insurance.
Neil Dastrup Insurance, your local independent auto owners insurance agency, supports UVU athletics.
They say the devil is in the details. And in here, there are a lot of details. Flavor, color, texture, temperature, presentation. It all has to be flawless. Pressure? Maybe. But with Engaged Learning, I get a lot of practice. And I'll bet your homework never tasted this good.
When I was hired as the new coach at UVU, I knew that if we were going to win games, we'd have to have fans in the seats. I'm not much of a marketing guy, but I have some friends that know a thing or two about it.
All right, Coach. This is all about face-to-face interaction. That was actually pretty good. If this whole basketball thing doesn't work out, you should give me a call.
If you're looking to earn money this summer, stop by the Vantage marketing booth on the concourse during our games or visit choosevantage.com.
It's in the mind. Some of that's tradition. Some of that is our responsibility to support. Good evening. Welcome back. I got Coach Williams with me. Coach, wrap up the year. Good job. Good performance tonight. Beat some guys we weren't supposed to beat. Put it together. Ended up a blank score. We like that on our side.
Yeah,
won them all. But
always like it when nobody loses.
What do you say about those matches where we weren't favored?
There's a couple matches where, on paper, it looks like they've done well, and, maybe we haven't done as well. Ross has been wrestling really well at 174. Had a great road trip, won all 3 matches there. We're still trying to get a little more offense out of him. That's the best I've seen him wrestle tonight. He wrestled a really good kid.
Yeah.
That kid's beat some really great kids this year, and I think he stayed on him. He never really gave that guy a chance to set up his stuff and use his quickness, and that was a great win for him. And then Will, didn't both finishes where he ended up on his hip and didn't actually get the takedown, were mistakes. But he went after the kid. He was doing some things. Still has to work on bottom quite a bit and some other shots besides off the underhook. But thought he wrestled hard. Really thought, all of our guys wrestled hard. We saw a lot of energy out of Trevor, which is what we've been looking for. In the last couple matches, he's been doing that. So the timing's good going into conference. So I was pleased through the lineup.
It was nice to see Will get in on those underhooks and execute the shot. The finishes, you can improve that.
Yeah, he's going to the mat before he knows he's got the guy under control. And
and he's in deep. In fact, that was a comment that Jason was making, and he's in so deep, he's in so solid, and then he loses that position.
We never want to be going to the mat until we know that we're taking the guy to the mat.
Yeah.
And I talked to him about it as it came off, and we'll work on that. He's getting better in some areas, and he's lost his confidence, like on bottom, and some things we're trying to get him to do on his feet, and so he started moving away from that, and we've got to get him back on it. We talked about that right after that trip, and again today. He's a gamer. He'll go back and try to work on that and become a better wrestler.
What have your seniors meant to you? You've got some great leaders. Those 4 guys are good men.
Yeah, all 4 of these guys have been, especially Ross has improved a ton this year. He's been here. This is his 3rd year. He redshirted when he first got from the junior college. Got here, but he's been improving. He's a great leader, great student, super involved with the activities with SAC and the leadership that goes with that, has done a great job, continue to get better, and is getting some confidence going into conference. He's somebody that might, be able to, even though he's not going to earn a spot, that goes to the conference. When he goes to the conference, he might earn one of those spots.
That's great.
He's wrestling well. So, that's great. And then you've got Derek, who's really stepped up this year, has been ranked. And the only reason he's not ranked right now is he hasn't wrestled for over a month.
Yep.
He should bounce right back in there in this next ranking in a couple days. He's beaten 4 guys who are 28 through 18 in the RPI right now, and his record, he's got the winning percentage, so he should earn a spot going into conference. And he's really been a leader for us. He's one of our captains, along with Chasen and Jade. And what can you say about those 2? 1-2 punch at 25 and 33.
Oh, they're awesome, and they'll be tough to replace. But speak to your development. Speak to what you've got in the ranks, what you've got in the room. Your young guys. I commented tonight in the match when Lofthouse, when Raider went out there and put that match together so well, I said, that's the future. That's where we're going. I believe in that. I think you've got the guys in the room speak to that just a little bit. What you got coming back?
You know, we had a really good signing class last year. We have some real solid red shirts. You know, 3 or 4 that really are as good as a lot of the kids that we already have. And we've got, you know, another good signing class coming in this next year. We're going to have some depth that we've never had before. Yep. And one of the things that's hurt us, like this senior year should have been a really good year. We've lost 5 kids that could have been here this year.
Wow. That
we lost to career-ending injuries, or like 1 or 2 of them got married and moved on. But they were all talented. Yep. And so we're excited about the future. Great kids coming in, some great athletes, some great confidence because they've done well at nationals in the past, and we haven't had that before. So it's going to be exciting to watch.
Well, I know that as a fan base, as supporters, people who watch the program, watch what you're doing with it, we're excited. We appreciate what you're doing. What does it mean to go in and instead of being at a WWC World or NCAA qualifier, what does it mean to go in and be battling in a Big 12 as we go into that?
Means we better bring our A game.
Yeah, I think
we
so.
better be ready to go because there's some tough wrestling there. And, you know, our guys can compete. They just have to believe in themselves and go out and wrestle what they're capable of, not think about anything else.
Well, the last victories right here, the last victories over self, because certainly the technique is there. We see it. We see the improvements from this, especially from last year to this year. I know that there's a difference in some of the coaches you got in. I know the Lofthouses are adding a lot to the room. I know you've always been there technically. So we're seeing things happen here. We just believe in what's taking place in Utah Valley Wrestling. We're appreciative of you. It's been a great year. It's been fun to watch. What do you want to see next week? And what do you want to see at NCAA? How many think you can
see all of our guys have their best performances, and we'll see what happens.
All right. I love that.
Okay.
Coach, you're sweet. You're a good man.
Thanks,
appreciate
Mike.
you. We appreciate you. This is Utah Valley Wrestling Division I. We appreciate your time and programming. Good evening. We'll see you next year. Thank you, everyone.
People talk about life after college, you know, entering the real world. But this is engaged learning. I'm not just reading about it or watching someone else do it. I'm learning by doing. I'm at UVU. I'm in the real world every day.